Welcome to 300 Thoughts. So, still on geocaching, and I figured I'd give you a couple examples of common places to look for your first time geocacher or your newbie person. So anyway, the first thing is whenever you get to ground zero, you go to the coordinates, you go there, look for anything unusual, something that is distinct to that area, because that's most likely where the cache is hidden. And then I've made a list of things that I'm going to show some pictures, examples. A rock wall. Those are pretty tough because usually there should be a hole somewhere in the rock wall that you'll find the geocache in. Really, like any kind of hole, like a hole in a tree or on the signpost. That's a good place to look for geocaches. Fire hydrants. A lot of geocaches are magnetic, so they'll either stick to fire hydrants or under benches. I've also seen under bridges. Under bridges, you'll see geocaches. In that case, they tend not to be magnetic. They tend to be like larger caches that you can just sneak away underneath there. Definitely trees. I've seen them hanging from trees. There are things called bisons, which I don't know if I've got an example of one, but they'll hang from trees. Guardrails are a very common location. You will, that's also for magnetics or not magnetics. Usually wherever the post meets the guardrail, there's a little hollow that they'll tuck a geocache into. Fence posts. So you see this little metal fence post of a metal fence post cap. I've seen the caps will occasionally pop off, and there's geocache hidden there, dangling from there. Signposts tend to have lots of holes in them. That's a good place to put little vial type geocaches, and that's one we're at right now. We just found out was a little vial hidden in a signpost hole. There are lamps in parking lots, specifically Fred Meyer's, that the base of the lamp lifts up, and that's a good place to hide an Altoids tin type size geocache. And then also, like little free libraries is a great place to hide geocaches, either in the structure of the library or like maybe like a book inside that's hollowed out. And those are some pretty common places that you'll find. And then if you don't find them in like the usual, like if you see an obvious place, and if you see an obvious place and it's not there, then start expanding your search radius. Most geocaches tend to be close to ground zero, but because of cloudiness or rain, you could get a good leeway of 30 to 50 feet from ground zero. So start small and then circling out and out and out and out. I also definitely check the difficulty, because the lower the difficulty, the more likely there to be one of those locations I mentioned. Have a good one.